A full day of eating 3,000 calories and 180 grams of protein because you want to build some muscle and bulk up, or you might just need some high protein meal ideas. Either way, I hope you enjoy the video. Right, so the first meal of the day is about to go in, and this is a little bit different to normal. So what we've got is 120 grams of oats, 30 grams of honey nut cereal, 25 grams of cashew nuts, 1 mini banana, because my bananas over here that I bought a while ago, probably like a week and a half ago, are still green, so I've had to buy some mini ones. And I've got 30 grams of whey protein, and I think that is it. So when I say different, I always have oats, as you'll know if you watch the channel, but I felt like I needed to offer a different variation of oats. So I just want to keep it fresh on the channel, and to be honest, as for macros, it's pretty good. So we've got 123 grams of carbs, 21 grams of fats, 43 grams of protein, which brings a total of 876 calories for the meal. And as a pre-workout meal, this is ideal, like having a big hit of carbs for energy. Obviously we need the protein for muscle protein synthesis, and some fats just to slow the digestion of the carbs down. Yo, so pre-workout meal is in, so it's time to train, and what I'm going to do is potentially film a couple of clips if the gym isn't too busy, and then I'm going to outline my plans of what I'm going to do this year in terms of physique goals, strength goals, that kind of thing. Because I've not really said what my plans are, because to be honest I don't really have any goals in mind this year apart from growing my YouTube, to be fair. So yeah, let's train and then we'll talk after. So I'll touch on my physique goals in a bit more depth later on, but as you'll probably notice on my YouTube, you can see I'm focusing on that quite a lot, doing 2 videos a week, which is quite a lot of hard work running a business alongside it. You know, the focus has been my YouTube, kind of growing my online clients as well as just PT, so it feels like my training's taken a little bit of a backseat, to be honest, especially recovering from the prep last year, my testosterone being low, all that kind of stuff. But I'm at the point now where I'm starting to feel a bit more normal, where my food focus isn't really high anymore. It's just in a decent spot where I've got an appetite but I'm not starving, and I'm starting to feel almost as strong as I was at peak body weight, like not too far off. So the goal is to pretty much get as strong as I was, but a lot lighter in body weight, and bring up and prioritize those weaker areas. So for me, my shoulders and my arms are my weak links. That's what I'm really prioritizing by hitting them with more frequency, more intensity. Well, not really intensity, I always train hard, but just prioritizing them in general by placing them at the start of the workouts, that kind of thing, and hopefully that yields some good results. Yo, so we're back from the gym, and it's time to get in the post-workout meal, which is very common of me to have pretty much after every workout. So what we're gonna have is 30 grams of whey protein. So if you're wondering which one to use, it's this effective whey, and you know, it digests well, tastes pretty good. And the flavor I use is lemon cheesecake, and it goes down an absolute treat. And then for the cereal, I'm gonna go with some chocolate hoops. I normally go with that honey nut, but I had some of that earlier, so that's what we're having. Let's make the meal. There we go, 110 grams of that bad boy, if you can see it. Come on, focus, there you go. And then with the whey protein, I mix that with water and not milk. Give that a good old shake. And then simply pour the whey protein into your bowl. Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt, I'm your favorite YouTuber. You know what I'm saying? Actually, my girlfriend told me that I'm not a YouTuber till I get to 50K, and I'm only on like 1,200 and something. So if you're not yet subscribed, help me get to 50K, then I can literally say to Em, look, I'm a YouTuber now. I can't be asked to check the macros on my phone right this second, so I'll find that out later and put them right there on the screen, and I'm going to scram this down and chat to you probably the next meal or something. You know what, I want to show you something actually. For the last like year, 18 months or so, I've been really struggling with a bad back and neck, to the point where I feel like I need to crack it like every half an hour, like it's that bad. This little beast here, this foam roller, works wonders. Well, I'm not sure if it works wonders, but it definitely makes my back make a few noises. So basically, what I do to get temporary relief on my back and neck is exhaling and rolling over this with my hands behind my head. I'm hoping you do hear this, else it will be a little bit awkward and a waste of your time, but here we go. I'm really hoping you could hear that, but there was a nice, I don't know, 4 or 5 cracks down my back there. The first one was quite loud. If not, then never mind, we'll carry on with the video and eat the next meal. Okay, as it's half time with the football, we're gonna get in the next meal. So we're gonna put this avocado to good use because that is gonna go off soon. So we're gonna have 1 avocado, 4 slices of this seeded bread from Aldi. And lastly, we're going to scramble 3 of these large eggs. We'll put in a little bit of salt and pepper because we're a bit basic. So there's the salt and a little bit of pepper. Bit of ketchup, mate. Oh yeah. Oh, a bit too much. Never mind. Man's bulking in it. I'm not actually bulking. I'm just training, maintaining my body weight, getting stronger over time at a slower rate than what you'd be doing if you're bulking. Some people would call it main gaining or whatever, but I feel good at this body weight. I've got enough energy to train. I can get stronger at this body weight and I can enjoy nice foods. This meal is typically what I'd have on a rest day when the demand for carbohydrates isn't really there, because with like a pre-workout meal, like I said earlier, I want like a big carb hit, protein, and then a little bit of fat. Whereas this is like a big hit of fat, which is kind of not ideal for a pre-workout meal. That's why I'm having this a little bit later today. And frankly, just because the avocado was going to go out of date, so I thought I'd make use of that. Yo, so just getting some steps in on a Saturday night, 7 PM, and I don't know if you can see, but it's actually pissing it down with rain, so I'm actually questioning my life a little bit right now. You know, who does this on a Saturday night? To be fair, my missus, she's at work. My mates, to be fair, I've not heard from them like since New Year's, so who knows what they're doing. Anyway, what I was gonna say is that I wanna know what videos you want to see, because I'll post a video and it'll pop off, and then I'll post a similar video thinking it'll do well, and it'll just absolutely flop. So let me know in the comments what videos you want to see, and also remember to subscribe, because obviously we're trying to get to 10k, and I feel like it could be possible to get there this year if you tell all your mates, your mum, your dad, your cat, your dog, aunties, fellas, son, you know what I mean, just tell everyone. So we're back from the steps and I've got 8k boxed off. So typically I try and hit 8 to 12k every day, and that allows me to eat around 3,000 calories a day, and that maintains my body weight at around 161, 162 pounds. So I'm 10 pounds up from my leanest last year, and the plan is to pretty much push up, well not push up, pretty much like hold, slightly push up to maybe like 166, 168 absolute maximum. And then the plan is, if my YouTube is growing at a decent rate, because to be honest, if it wasn't for content, I wouldn't get that lean again, because I don't really have aspirations to compete anymore. I don't really feel the need to get really lean, but if it's going to help with my social media on YouTube, then I'll do it, because I know that a lot of people want to get shredded and they find it more entertaining than like a bulking up series. Anyway, for the last meal, what we're going to need is 1 bagel, a little bit of lettuce, 200 grams of chicken, which I pre-cooked the other day, 300 grams of sweet potato, and lastly, a little bit of seasoning. And there we go, the last meal of the day. This is an absolute beauty. So the sweet potato fries is definitely a favourite of mine. The bagels, obviously, if you've watched the channel before, you know my view on bagels. I love a bagel. Chicken, can't go wrong. A bit of lettuce as well, just to pump up the volume a little bit in this meal. But yeah, this is bang on. So if you've not tried homemade sweet potato fries, it's one to do, because it's so easy. Like, this meal took me like, what, 10 minutes to make? That is key for building muscle, like having meals that are easy to make that you enjoy. So there's 4 high protein meals to help you build muscle. The macros are on the screen. Remember to like this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll see you in the next video.